Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe so that this message may be spread widely to assist in our mission to normalize Moorish. Moors have been instructed to go to those who know law and to inquire in an intelligent tone as to their knowledge of our people. It is not unreasonable that we should expect the same in return when approached by the sincere who are unfamiliar with our history. Instead, studious Moors going peacefully about their business, sharing what they've learned with the interested, are accosted by vulgar ignoramuses with demands we prove to these total strangers that we are who we say we are. I pose a suggestion to the Moors who are tired of being bothered. First slowly, then all at once. By that I mean, when someone asks you for information on our people that they must not know, otherwise, why ask? Assume the best and render your short reply in an intelligent tone. I say short so that the very busy Moors, likely with better things to do not waste too much time or breath on something that may be a ruse to get you into a time bandit's trap. Give your short reply, after which one of three responses may be received. 1. Thanks, I'm going to look into that. 2. That's interesting. Can you tell me more? Or 3. Some variation of, you're not a Moor, you're just a black person trying to deny their true identity. The first two responses are the ideals that can lead to further enlightenment for all involved. The last response is where planets start to drop. In this case, thank goodness you gave a short reply, because now you have the time and breath to check those begging to be checked. If this conversation began as a statement or accusation versus a question, and you have responded in a way that gives them a chance to flee, then it's perfectly reasonable to instruct them in such a manner that the querent will do their best to avoid repeating the interaction. There is no shame in losing your absolute shit on someone presuming to tell you who you are based on their continued support of historical and colonial oppression. Per Psalms 83, verse 4 of the Holy Bible, the entire world is particularly invested and confederate in keeping a single nation down, our own. Moorish Americans need not fear how acrimonious behavior reflects on us. Again, the whole world has been confederate against us and has absolutely no room to judge or complain. As we bear witness to the final death throes of the U.S. empire, it is imperative that Moors claim what's theirs, who's theirs, and shut down any criticism as soon as it rears its hate-fueled head. A whole lot of nations are about to be in a whole lot of pain, Allah willing, sooner than later. They are beginning to lash out as they see us rise while they fall. This is our opportunity to establish our nation as one not to be played with. No other nation is challenged on their identity and would be forgiven if they acted quite unreasonably when they were challenged. And this is without the addition of historical oppression and identity theft experienced by the Moors to this very day. Moors, trust and believe, when you snap, as you should, you will honor that recipient by leaving them in no doubt as to the power and presence of the Moors, while saving the next Moor the trouble and the bother. Peace and Islam.